And that constitutes our contractually obligated 5 minutes of music prior to the stream. The stream has now begun. Hello.
Hi, Kiro.
Hello.
Hey, this is Kiro.
Hi. How you doing? I just got back from doing a quick...
Oh.
water and stuff. All one.
Yee.
Logging
Doing yee.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad.
Hi, Bear.
Those are some good kitties.
Sorry, I'm trying to sort things out because I'm bad.
No worries. Hi, Bear. I'm about to
Swoosh.
open up the stream on my laptop.
Open up the app and I say, the stream has begun. Hurrah!
Yay. Hello. Hope everybody's doing well.
Apologies for the lateness. The explanation is I'm late. But also so is everyone else, apart from Ragdoll.
Valid.
Ragdoll was on time.
That is absolutely valid. And understandable. And no worries.
I mean, like I said, the only thing I was doing is laundry, so it's just sit in front of the computer, fold laundry.
Yeah.
Nice. Unfortunately, just as we started, Kira arrived, so we're not going to expose everybody to maths.
I mean, you can. I won't say it out loud. Fine, it's not gonna bother me. It's all good. I literally just got here.
It may happen anyway, because I don't
Almost.
have any idea what to draw yet.
That was fair.
Up here we have
Just
warrior
don't draw
cat.
spiders.
Yeah.
I don't intend on drawing spiders.
Yeah, especially if Mrs. also going to join soon.
Yeah.
Spiders would not be good.
No.
Guys are good kidding. They both are.
Oh, hello! Petal Badge 7.
Hello.
Been a while since you caught a stream. I recognise the name. I don't know why Twitch is saying first time chat, but I recognise the name. I mean, it might be your first time chatting, but...
Maybe.
Hello! Welcome to a sleepy late drawing stream where I don't know what to draw. Well, you said Dark Souls once, so, Salam.
Heck yeah. So
When in doubt, praise the sun.
exactly. It is so grossly incandescent.
Praise the sun, for it is a deadly laser.
It is indeed.
Praise it and fear it.
Yes.
I don't actually know what Solar looks like.
Bucket helmet.
Bucket helmet, feather,
what is it,
fluffy
like
collar.
a feather.
There we go, tabarn.
A fluffy collar. A sun on his tabard. Or is that a tabard? The cloth that goes over the armor.
I think so. I'm not a medievalist.
Yeah. It's white, but there's a sun on it, and yeah. And then yeah, armor, and I don't remember the rest.
For the sake of the composition, let's put the feather in.
Oh, could be, because they're on a different account.
On a different account. Cool. That's fair. If it's been that long, it's reasonable that
Right.
account shenanigans have occurred.
I just looked it up. Tabard is indeed the cloth that is worn on top of the armor.
Yay! I know some words.
Yeah.
Though, depending on the type of tabard, it looks like it might also be padded armor.
Yeah, it could be.
Words aren't consistent.
No.
They mean whatever it's useful for them to mean at any given point.
True.
Oh, the issue with the pose of the Praise the Sun and all that is it involves hands.
Apparently, tabard is also the silk banner things that they stick on the ends of the big long trumpets.
Oh.
Oh,
neat.
is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Again, English cannot be sensible in its
Mm-hmm.
distribution of words. This one word will mean 5 things, and these 5 words will all mean one thing. No, you do not get a refund. Also, everyone has to learn this for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Very short there. That's fine.
And of course, partway down the page of images is a World of Warcraft female character wearing only the tabard.
Of course.
Or something that's vaguely in the shape of a tabard.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Of course.
Okay, that's just a smock. That's something different.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this not looking great? Probably because I sketched it in 2 minutes. Something else. What else? Flip.
It looks great. Shush. As per the process of art.
They have finally. Oh yeah, there's been some unionizing going on.
Oh yeah.
Past week or so, including a good chunk of the World of Warcraft team. Which, to be perfectly honest, I'm all for.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of jobs nowadays that weren't around during the big union boom, and the majority of them also need unions. Because, like, even in areas where there are some union jobs, so like in acting, in theater and whatnot, so you've got unions with the actors, and you've got unions with the people who do like physical prop design.
Mm-hmm.
But there isn't a well-established union that I'm aware of for anyone who works in CGI.
And if there's one thing that the ubiquity of CGI has taught us is that they probably do need unions.
Yeah.
Because it's bloody everywhere, and I can't imagine they get paid a lot for it.
They don't. They get overworked and underpaid, which is part of the reason why CGI has gone downhill.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to make good art when you're on a time crunch and you're tired.
Mm-hmm.
And also the
Well.
people sending you work don't give you clear instructions on what's needed.
That's occasionally an issue, yeah. Not that I've ever experienced that myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh golly gosh, is that a miss?
Miss, hello. I'm
Oh.
low.
I have just noticed Soleil's helmet does not have the classic Crusader cross eye thing. Let's strip down the middle and then eye holes either side. Did not know that. Sorry, I miss.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, Bear, this doesn't surprise me. For a couple of reasons. Reason number one, for all that they like to sit there and go, what are you, some sort of Luddite, whenever people talk about misuse of technology tools. The Luddites, quote unquote, were essentially a union strike.
Yeah.
And the main reason why they didn't, quote unquote, succeed is because at the time it was still acceptable to go like, right, cool, we're just going to have the people in power kill all of you. It's a little harder to get away with that and still look like the good guy these days.
Only a little bit.
Just a tad.
But also
Hasn't
just
done
like
Boeing
in
much harm.
general, technology, the law is slower than technology. So it was going to take some time for various legal processes to catch up with this sort of thing. But also, there's already some things set in precedence already that makes a lot of these large models just like not very legally viable. And they're not very physically viable because you've decided to just make a machine that doesn't have a job. So it's not specialized in anything, which means it can't do anything, at least not well and in a cheap manner. Because, like, there are legitimately some good and interesting AI drawing, like, image creating models out there. But all of them have a job. Like, it's not just we're using this one... Because it's not even just, like, different copies of the instance being used, trained on different things. No, it's like we're shoving it all into one brain, and it's, like, cool. You got the space for that? You got the energy resources for that? It's just not going to be very cost effective.
No, I'm sure it's going to be fine. On an unrelated note, OpenAI said they're on the verge of like a $5 million bankruptcy.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why. Basically, what's happening now, which is the same thing that happened in the .com bubble decades ago. Though honestly, I'm sort of surprised it happened this quickly. Though on the other hand, I'm also not surprised considering again how much money these things take. So okay. Yeah, now you can argue that this is a bad idea, but this is sort of how things go. A lot of tech companies get started up with seed money. So some investor gets convinced that, hey, this is something that you should invest in, this is something that can make a lot of money, and so the company starts with a set of seed money, and then they create their product and try and then sell their product. Ideally, what happens is the company then gets some sort of monetization set up for their product, whether it because like we've made some sort of service or product that people will actually buy, or you convince someone else to buy your thing. But in this case, they've made a tool, and they've decided to try and market a tool without thinking about if it actually solves a problem that anyone cares about. Or at least that anyone cares about and is willing to pay for. Because the only people who are like really big on the thing of like, oh, we can use a computer to generate the images are not the people who are willing to pay money to get those images. And the people who are willing to pay money to have a computer do some of the work for their digital software are people who know what they're doing as a whole and mostly just want technology help to do fiddly stuff that they don't want to spend their time doing. But nobody asked them.
Mhm.
So yes, point and laugh, and watch as yet another tech bubble bursts. And yay for food. Food is always good.
Food!
Yeah, good food.
I, at some point, need to finish
The
with
stock.
the chicken stock that I made. I fished out most of the big bits, but there's still stuff floating in it that I need to, like, figure out how much of it is stuff where it's like, yeah, you're just a bit of meat, you can stay, versus you're a bit of gristle and I don't want to eat you.
That's fair.
How many times have I drawn this night? There was a friend in chat who was here back when I was doing Dark Souls randomizers, so I thought I'd draw Select.
Yeah. Yeah. There is a reason for Solar.
Yeah, this was not out of nowhere.
There is a legitimate reason for him.
Also, I have no particular notion on what to draw, so feel free to throw in other ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing this with. Also, I haven't done your feet yet.
That's fair. That's very fair. Yeah.
I've drawn him many times. Oh. I don't think that many. Probably more than I've drawn a lot of other, like, characters from things outside of my own. You know, I haven't drawn Eileen the Crow that many times, for example.
Eileen the Crow.
Or Kirby.
July tattooing May, oh god. Now, the question is, considering how July is, what kind of tattooing?
It might change after.
Because I have a feeling this isn't going to be a, oh, we're getting the fancy newfangled tattoo gun. I have a feeling this is going to be much older style.
I'm gonna be tapping a bit of wood with a little hammer.
Yeah.
As they learn even more about different kinds of inks and pigments. Or, if we want to do things easier, henna. Do some body art.
I do not know enough about henna to be able to draw that. But it would definitely be on their list. Here's the question.
If I remember correctly, henna is actually the name of the paste that gets used,
Oh.
I think. Because you have you use this paste. So you make this paste and you then put it on the body in various designs and let it sit for a while. And then when the paste kind of dries and flakes off, you're left with the pigment that's sort of now just on your skin in those areas and the various intricate designs. Usually in a reddish or brownish color.
Yeah, do you think it would be easy or hard to buy presents for July?
Easy,
Both?
but hard to get them something that they will use anytime soon.
I'm just trying to think.
Because chances are you will get them something that they'll look at it and go, oh, this is so useful, but also this is something that was like 3 hobbies ago. They'll cycle back to it eventually in like 5 years.
What was
So
another?
easy to get them something they'll
Fine
like.
followers. So...
Yeah. Misband, I reported.
Nice.
Boom.
I just
Also, Miss is here. Hello,
saw
Miss.
the delete.
Hello.
Hi, Miss. Hello. Hey. How's it
Secret
going?
mods.
Pew pew. Sniping from the sidelines.
Heck yeah.
I was meant to say
Never
shadows. I don't know why I said
fucked with that.
sidelines. It's like just substitute football players with guns for some reason. How was dinner?
That was so good.
Was
I'm
it good?
so full.
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent.
Oh, hello. Here's a box.
No, shh, don't see me.
No looking.
I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at a box.
No, shh, don't see me.
Perfectly ordinary box.
Totally ordinary. Yep.
Gonna work out anatomy in a box. Oh, Aggie, no. We've only just started. Come on.
Oh, has it been mean already?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I look away from chat and there's a box.
Is it another one? No.
I was looking at something else and I've now come in to see Mrs. Lovely Little Box.
Just a box.
Definitely just a box.
Mhm.
Nothing in the box.
Only a box. Don't worry about it.
What's in the box?
Yeah, well, brush milestone again, 150 strokes.
Yay.
And again, it's not me, because I hadn't made any strokes between around when that went off.
Might have been me. I am drawing. And I'm doing... I have a very sketchy style when I'm just sketching. So.
Skitchin.
Oh.
I mean, it also went off earlier when Cresp was drawing his alarm clock cat.
Yeah. Okay.
Which might... I don't know if you meant that to reference the Date Everything game, but I believe that's the same clock
yeah.
as...
Nice.
Well, I was just like,
What's
got to
up?
draw a cat. Also want to reference the fact that I was late to stream. Do the catwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that cat and other things too. Or that kind of clock. Yeah.
So, completely coincidental then.
Yeah.
A happy coincidence.
Although I was talking to Cheeb about that. So for reference, there is a game coming out, which is a dating game where you date basically everything in your flat or apartment or house or whatever.
Right. Well, you can. Date,
You can,
yeah.
yes. You have the options. And
Up to and including water.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And a rubber ducky or
Here is
something.
here is the water. Also
duck or something.
the voice actor.
And-
But yes, there was this one caught my eye as like I need to
It
show
is
this
very cheap coded.
need to show this
Yeah.
one to Cheeb. And I showed it to Cheeb and they were like, That's MJ, isn't it?
That's
I was like,
totally.
yeah. It's Moira.
That's a head bear. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Also, we don't know what's going on with this, but I do like
I
it.
agree with you. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Don't worry
I
about it. It's
don't
fine.
know what's happening there,
Don't worry.
but I
yeah.
am very glad he was involved with this project.
Mhm.
Because if anyone has looked through Prosy Deed's little not so little, large library of various sketches he's done, especially based off of various anime tropes, he's got a whole section about dating game type thing where you date a chair.
Yep. As you do. And I love that.
Isn't there an anime with someone that falls in love with a chair?
Almost
I
certainly.
know there. I want to say it's a movie, not a
There's a
full
door.
series.
There's something.
But I think there is a animated movie out of Japan where, for some reason, the male love interest just randomly turns into a chair. I guess. I don't know the entire plot of that, but I am mainly aware of its existence because a bunch of 16-year-olds decided to freak the fuck out that that there's an anime out there with a high schooler dating someone in their 20s, and everyone's just kind of like, he turns into a chair.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think you have to worry about anyone looking at this and thinking that this is something that needs to be emulated in reality. It's a chair. He turns into a chair.
Mhm.
I mean, the world's a weird place. I wouldn't put it past the world.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there are people who sometimes pretend to be chairs, but that's a different thing.
Mhm.
It's a family stream.
But whatever it is, it's like, toddlers. There's I'm a
family
chair now.
friendly, good
Okay, cool.
Christian household. This place.
I mean, there are jokes I could make related to that, but a lot of them are U.S. politics focused, and oh boy. Yeah, okay, yeah, quote 300.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Lewis's
Oh,
bangers.
yeah. Love it. Yep. Heck yeah.
I might treat myself to multiple layers tonight.
Ooh.
Yes, yeah, do it. Shoot yourself.
Oh, my back.
Oh, you're shaking box. Box is shaking.
I don't know why. There's nothing in it.
No, it's just a box.
Very excited about being a box.
Mhm.
Insert I have not drawn today. Because I have been at work.
Technically same, I guess, or if it count more on the yard work.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it's definitely work.
Yeah.
It's a workout at least.
Ugh, I'll use it every day.
It's the cat.
That's the cat.
We're just gonna pretend
cat
this
has
makes
been
sense. It doesn't just look like an avocado.
Whoops, it is a. Whoops, it
Avocado.
is a. Whoops. There we go.
Hard cat. The most respectable bad cat.
What am I drawing? Who knows?
I don't.
I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know, love.
Don't hardly know. It's all covered in mud.
Eraser tool, erase. There we go.
No erasing.
All erasing.
What is it, Luna? Oops, alright.
Thank you, bear.
There's a Jeep.
How's the gym?
No.
Hello.
There's a gym.
There's a tube. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. I'm just okay.
I want to stick a feather in this hat, and I don't know where it should go.
I thought that was just wherever looks fun.
That's a really good slare.
Hey, ow.
I
I mean, Chris has drawn him 400,000 million times now. Not that often.
This is my favorite
many
character
times.
ever.
It's his blorble.
Mhm.
The amount of Saleya fanfiction I've written.
Equals 0.
0's a number.
Is it though? Is it?
Yes.
I mean, if you go back far enough and ask some Europeans, their answer will probably be no, but that's neither here nor there.
The answer will probably be what?
Europeans are wrong about a lot of shit.
Mhm. You met a European, honestly. Dear Internet, I would like some funky clothes, please.
Funky clothes.
Funk 'em up.
Funk 'em up, miss.
It is so fun to see these two calendar siblings next to each other because they are very different body-wise.
Yeah.
Because May is very round and July is just all sticks.
Oh, the cat wants out.
Up the cat.
Kitty cat.
That means you have not given her enough love.
Set your
want to
timers,
stay.
folks. When will she want back in again? Will it be 8 o'clock? Will it be before? Suspense.
Will it be right now?
Right fucking now. Right fucking now. What? Jeep has arrived.
Gee.
What? Them's there. What?
Time for mischiefs.
Mischief cat.
Is that a room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's so pretty?
Pretty room.
Very, very good. Don't yawn. Don't do it. Bite it.
Sorry.
Bite it. Yawn if you have to. It's okay. How to?
You can yawn if you want to.
Whoa. No. That's not what I want to do. Whoa.
How you doing?
How do I add a layer? Oh, found it. Okay, yeah.
Well,
We're in new territory.
I believe it's
Hell
plus
yeah.
button.
most people call it a layer, but sure, you can call it territory if you want.
My territory now. I need to change this music. This music's sad.
is Adrian von Ziegler.
It's
Wow.
sad.
It's melancholy.
I want Hans Zimmer.
The Battle of the Zeds.
Film scores and Zeds. Ooh, that zoomed in. Thank you.
Let's see. What else should we add to this merry band?
Necromancer.
I think you need a necromancer.
I was on the cusp of my brain.
Oh, hell yeah.
Necromancer.
You're correct. You're correct, absolutely. Necromancer. Yep.
Bigger. Please, thank you. Do you ever have a problem with the, like, eye that's furthest away from you when you're drawing?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my life right lately.
Often, frequently.
All the time. How do they work? Who knows?
How is perspective? None of my business.
Mhm.
Well, a person's eyes are the same size, so clearly that means you need to draw them both the same size.
Yeah.
If only that were true.
Cool, man.
For half a second, I thought you were drawing a blep. And then I come back and I'm like, oh no, that's not a blep.
Ah, right. Took me a
It
while.
can also be a blab.
Yeah, could be.
Everything can be a blab if you
Everything
want.
can bleed.
Everything can bleed.
If it
Right.
A
bleeds, we can
threat,
blep
your
it.
OC.
My new novel, Everything Can Bleed.
Under your ghost, was it your pen name, Ulan? Or Jupiter? I turn you all up. I can't
No,
hear
that's
you
far
watching
too
that.
threatening for Jupiter. He doesn't know he's being threatening.
Just
fair.
picturing him try to be threatening, like, yeah, well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ulan's like, shut up, just shut up. I'm sure Jupiter was plenty threatening in hell.
I don't remember him being all that
Not
threatening.
not threatening, no. Did threatening things. Yeah, would fireball
Yeah.
you in the back, but not in a kind of like I'm gonna kill you kind of way. A kind of like this is the circumstance.
I don't think
we need to
he
get on with it.
intentionally fireballed anyone. I think you all just got in his way.
Exactly.
You sound like you all got in his way, really.
Yep.
Shush, Chibi.
I
No,
mean,
they definitely
yes,
got in his
but
way.
also no.
will learn how to draw lips. It's going to happen.
Lips are hard.
They are.
They're quite soft.
Yeah, indeed.
Mm.
They never quite look right.
No.
But Rue's looking really, really cute.
Thanks.
No.
Rue deserves to be cute.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Give hugs and/or several drinks and a drunken male.
Yeah.
Besties. Moira, like, we're supposed to hate him. And then she has to deal with emotional Rue and emotional Mal.
Dealing with emotional Rue and emotional Mel sounds like a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's a multiple people job.
Yeah.
Rue absolutely
like it.
hits the crying, I love you, you know I love you, right? You're my best friend moment, at least twice on a night out. So. And then convinces herself that people don't like her. And yeah.
No.
And then she's fine again.
As you
Goes
do.
to the toilet, she makes a new best friend. Life's great.
Love that for Rue.
The song Love Struck by Madness is in my head now. It's all about somebody being so drunk they fall in love with a lamppost.
Don't judge her.
If she wants to fall in love with a lamppost, she can. No, I'm kidding.
Mistakes it for Durgesh. Gets upset because it's ignoring her.
It's tall
Can't
enough.
work out what she's done wrong.
Just hugging a lamppost, asking why Durgesh doesn't pick her up, and just Durgesh standing
Oh,
right
do you love
there.
me anymore?
Mhm.
Oh, my poor girl. Bear's on the hunt for
Amazing.
songs.
Necromancer.
Oh, right, yes. Love Struck by Madness.
Necromancer.
Necromancer.
Yeah.
Now the question is, has Mel ever gotten drunk enough to mistake a lamppost for M? Do they have it in common?
He doesn't get
Basically.
emotional though, he just starts an argument because it's because M's quote unquote ignoring him.
So he starts an argument with anyone
exactly,
walking past the lamppost. It's like, you just stay away from her.
Mhm. Love that.
One of those people is M.
Of course.
Classic mirroring of Rue's situation.
There's a quote that I've seen pop up on multiple like incorrect quote generator type things, where it's like you were very drunk last night, and it's like, I don't know what you mean. Well, let's see. You asked your partner if they were single and got very upset
Yeah.
when they said no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I've seen that attributed to Aziraphale and Crowley so many times.
Oh god, yeah, absolutely.
Also,
There-
the like tearing up the wedding certificate because you can't return me without a receipt.
Mhm.
Like, no, silly. Is that how boobs work? Well, that's how boobs work tonight.
That's what. Stop.
I,
That's my line.
Boobs work.
I thought you were gonna reference the incorrect quote of, like, you got so drunk you started highlighting us with a highlighter because you said we were important. Like, but you are.
Oh.
Aw.
That's one
That's
I've seen
Bo.
around as well.
Bo does that. Nix has to babysit Bo.
Yeah.
For many reasons.
I mean,
They're a menace, but they're also very sweet. Can we stop with the random dots, Aggie?
never.
That would be grand.
They're encouraging you
No,
to
no.
try stippling.
I'll stipple you in a minute.
Thank you.
What else are we adding to this?
Next time
list?
somebody threatens you, respond with enthusiastic positivity and see what happens.
No.
But what if?
Next question.
No.
That's the one. I don't know why the first one I could find was the K-pop quote, but
That's fair.
I'm not gonna look harder than that.
My guess is
very
those two
fair.
names are from some K-pop group,
Mhm.
but I do not know or care enough about individual K-pop groups to recognize any of those names or know what bands they're from.
That's
Nope.
fair.
But you
And to be
are.
perfectly honest, a lot of the fans I have run into in more modern times have sort of put me off of interacting with any K-pop group any further than, oh, this song is on the radio and it's in Korean.
Make Rue very big. Which is on
No.
multiple layers, so y'all just have to deal with it.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't know how to fix that.
That's
we
very
will.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
it's
Yeah.
great.
Ooh, look
She's
at
the
that
She's-
lineup.
She deserves it to be big. Yes.
You have made some
Well,
very
She
I mean-
deserves to be big. All 3 foot something of her. She deserves to
mean-
be big.
No, it's-
Yeah, she deserves all 3 feet of that.
exactly. Listen, I'm tired.
And I mean, I guess you
I
could
get-
like
I'm being silly.
scale it on one
know.
layer and then scale it on the other layer and try to get them matched in.
You scale 2 layers at once. You need to select more
Could
than one
also
layer.
work.
Who knows? Doesn't matter because Rue is great the
Exactly.
way she is.
Yes. Can I just say
Also, keep
very,
in mind-
very chewy lineup? I want to chew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is very true.
I-
love it.
She will bite back. You are
It is
warned.
very good.
I'm not buying Rue, I'm just a
line
lineup.
art is so good.
It's so good.
Thanks.
Like a
I
reference
was
to that.
inspired by some webtoons to actually love
Oh, yeah.
art again.
Yay!
It's so
Yay.
good.
So we put effort in.
Now I just realized another potential problem with July getting into tattooing. Larger tattoos usually take multiple sessions with a good chunk of time between them in order for the skin to heal up.
Mhm.
And in that time, July is likely to have moved on to a different project.
Mhm. Yeah, probably.
I mean, they might get back into it when you remind them of it. Just
It doesn't take much to get
like,
them back
"Oh,
into something.
right." I was really into that. Hell yeah.
So yeah, I was right in the middle of that,
Yeah.
wasn't I? Sorry, I get so distracted. It was 5 minutes ago, July. Yeah,
Just
this.
already reading a different book as he is tattooing. Just...
Where am I?
July, why did my tattoo halfway through turn into a manual?
I saw a person who had the tattoo on their back, and it was just text from the top of their shoulders all the way down as far as I could see. And I just was like, I really hope there's no mistake in that. That would be my
God,
fear.
yeah.
Like, to get, like, I don't know what the text was of. Obviously something very important to them, but it gave me anxiety.
Mhm.
Being like, that's because it was so small as well. It wasn't like big, it was tiny, like a typewriter font, very small, very precise tattooing, like lifted from a page and stuck, or pages, I don't know, and stuck to their back. And I was like, oh my god, the fear I would have.
Oh God, yeah.
Just halfway through, it turns into
And
Lorem Ipsum.
this is why some tattoo artists will use a stencil of sorts for some shapes.
Yeah, it's just, you get tired with tattooing, and as you're
Well, and this is
tattooing,
the other reason
you're
why it
basically
takes
rubbing the
so
stencil,
long,
and I
because
was
like
just
not only you need time for the skin to heal, and you also need time for the tattooist to like eat.
What? No.
my last tattoo, my tattooist and I sat and ate lollipops together
Oh.
because she forgot her snack and I needed a sugar hit. So we just sat and ate
Sure.
lollipops. It was very nice.
For sure.
Jesse looks confused about Rue.
He is.
More than fair.
Chris, I just noticed that Solaire's son is making a smug face.
Yeah, I didn't really have the pixels to do the actual face, so I just did that.
Fair, but also it's very funny.
Yeah,
This
that's
would be Rue for scale.
Little roof for scale.
It does look like a kind of foreground, background thing.
A person. What?
Oh, that sounds like, uh-oh, people.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, not them again.
Yeah, after that, Jesse just turns around and walks away.
Yeah.
Just like, you wouldn't get me to socialize today, thanks.
Not today, Satan.
Don't know what shenanigans are up here, but no.
just a person, Jesse. Just standing there.
The most suspicious place Jesse's ever been to is a supermarket.
Yes.
I mean,
People just in there.
you see some weird shit at the supermarket
true.
because everyone needs to go to the supermarket, and most people aren't like thinking that much
Mhm.
about what's around them when they're going to the supermarket because they're just going to the supermarket.
Yep.
I mean, Jesse is also just very antisocial.
Mood. But also fair.
You seem like such a social butterfly. Life of the party.
Definitely, yeah.
he is valid.
So easy to approach. So willing to socialize, has never, like, just turned off his hearing aids in front of people. And now walked away, just to make it really clear.
Love that for him.
Who placed bets on 8:15? I let the cat in.
It's not quite there. Sharks! Now, what is the interest that July has in sharks?
That their jaws were once a gill.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Gills
I mean,
didn't quite
oopsies.
make a good film name.
That their skin is made of teeth.
Yeah, but how does that connect to something July can do?
I mean, there's a lot
They-
of
they can make
traditional
clothes
art
out
that
of
makes
teeth.
use of shark teeth, including there is at least one island nation where it's like, hey, we keep finding these razor sharp bits on the beach. Let's stick them on clubs.
Ooh.
I love that you guys immediately went for, like, a reasonable answer of, like, you know, you can use shark teeth for lots of things, and my brain immediately went cosplay as a shark.
Hell yeah, Chief.
How do I merge a layer? Found
Also,
it.
it's very funny that you're talking about shark teeth and stuff, because I'm currently trying to draw and what my Borderlands character might look like, and their mouth is currently covered, but they have sharp teeth like a shark.
Nice.
And yeah, very, very toothy smile when it's not covered up. But it's just funny coincidence.
Just in a shark outfit.
Look at that perfect boy.
Shark.
He's so perfect, yeah. He's so cute, and I love.
Now they've made a oh god, what are those big animal onesies typically called?
Oh,
My brain wants to say aragumi, but that's a
No,
type of
it's
crocheted animal.
it's something similar to that, but not
Kigurumi?
That, no.
Kigurumi, that sounds right.
I've heard Kigurumi before, not entirely certain what it is, but I absorb words and I don't know what they mean, and then I say them on stream and you're like, how do you know that
Might
word?
be it, yeah.
You've been to the wrong parts of the internet
Kigurumi,
today.
yeah, okay, that is what I'm looking for.
Kigurumi,
No,
yeah.
not a fursuit. There's a difference.
Yeah, no.
Social hierarchical difference. Oh, speaking of words, I was playing what I thought was Lufia. Turns out it's Lufia 2. Because in Europe it was just called Lufia, because back then they didn't bother putting sequels at the end if they hadn't released the previous game in that territory before. It also doesn't help that it's a prequel. But anyway. So I've been playing that because it's in Dutch. And I want to practice Dutch stuff. And I came across a word, which is, see if I can remember, ongebruikelijk, I think.
Yes.
And the
Ongebruikelijk?
yeah, that's the word. Which means
Unusual.
fantastic. Good, I'm correct. But the thing is, when I first saw it, I'm like, I don't know what this means. I haven't seen it before. But the nice thing about Dutch, you can disassemble words. So you got the prefix of on, you've got the suffix of lik, and in the middle you've got gebruik, which means to use. And so I was like, unused like? Unused like. What's that? What's that? Like unusable? What? How does? It took me a while. Context eventually got me there. Because they were talking about this circumstance is. It doesn't quite make sense to make it unusable. But what? Then I thought, hang on a minute. If ongebruikelijk comes from gebruik, does the word unusual come from use? I've never thought about that before. The usual coming from use. So I guess it does.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
yeah.
I ended up learning a bit about English etymology from reading Dutch, which even though the two words are not the same. Yes, usual, because sheep are quite typical. Thank you, Chib.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I did this.
Yeah.
I did this.
I'm trying to work out how to say.
Yeah. Etymology of usual from Middle English usual from Old French usual from Latin. I'm not going to try and pronounce that because it's written phonetically. For use, fit for use, also of common use, customary, common, ordinary, usual.
Neat.
I've put what is probably a gibberish sentence in chat for Chib to red pen.
What? Where? Wait, what?
What?
Where?
In chat. In stream chat.
Stream chat.
Oh,
There's a stream happening, by the way. I don't know if you're aware.
what?
What?
No. That can't be.
Crazy.
Also, this whole time I've
No.
just been zoomed in on July in the shark suit.
I mean,
That is fair.
It's just not
I'm
affiliated,
just-
is it?
I'm just imagining how July's arms are fitting in there because July also has very long arms to go with the very long legs, and they've just got like little stubby fins. So I'm imagining they're like they're from shoulder down to elbow are just sort of like right next to their body, and then just from elbow to fingertips is just sort of up in the fins.
Yeah, it's a bit cramped in there. Don't worry about it.
Because there's if you've seen how people are fit inside of various large suits and or puppets, it's sometimes very silly. So like Big Bird, the majority of the entire human of Big Bird is just sort of down in the torso, but then one of the hands is like going up into Big Bird's head.
Yeah.
And then Snuffleupagus just straight up has two people inside it, so.
Yeah.
Tress, I don't know what you're trying to draw here, but I'm now imagining that for whatever reason, July was part of some sort of like amateur production of some sort of sea-based play.
I just wanted to draw October dressed as a jellyfish. There's no
That's
law
very
here,
fair.
so add your own law.
I mean,
Or
I
is
think
July had another special interest and is like, cool, I need someone else to wear this.
it's very in character for both of them for July to just end up going, I want to be in a play, and then just drag October in with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have taken one theater class. I can be in a play.
I mean, it maybe it's just because I know
More
too
than
many
most
theater people,
people.
but it wouldn't surprise me if amateur theater is like the one hobby that July keeps pretty constantly. What they're doing in the production varies wildly from play to play.
Yeah.
So it's
They
like,
are-
oh, are you going to be acting in it? No, I'm on the light crew this time.
Yeah.
Oh, are you doing the lighting this time? No, I'm on the carpentry
they're-
team.
They end up doing a little bit of literally everything.
They are everybody's understudy.
Yes, absolutely.
Actors, tech crew, set, costume, makeup. Anyone can't go there?
That's very
Boom.
cute. I just zoomed out and saw October. It's so cute. I love all of these very good doodles,
Doodles.
drawings.
Ulan has a
They're
knife.
all very good.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that he's fair. He can have a knife. I
He's
think he's
very
allowed to
happy
have
about
a
having a
knife.
knife.
He's very happy about it.
are
I
you
know.
gonna take his knife away?
Are you gonna take his knife away from him? He won't be happy.
Why are you asking? Are you a cop?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Fairly certain. Definitely not getting paid enough if I am.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He just has a knife.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
Lan, what do you have? A knife. No!
No!
Mhm.
Who's gonna take it off him? Not me.
Mhm.
He frightens me.
That is fair.
Why
Wait,
would he
what?
frighten you?
What?
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 Hey!
Moving around.
Don't
I
worry
was
about
trying to draw cleavage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get out of the way then.
Get
Is
out
this-
of Briar's cleavage.
yeah.
Thank you.
Ulan with a knife acts as censorship. Censor bar.
it. Mhm.
I mean, Ulan's knife situation is his own business. I'm not gonna mess with that.
Mhm.
I love the leap of logic that July takes from a magazine about sharks to immediately being like, yes. I'm
Oh
gonna-
hell yeah.
This gives me an idea for a project.
Okay, Briar, you guys need to calm yourselves and just shrink.
What? No.
Yeah, just little. Just a little.
No. Bitch.
Otherwise, Briar's boobs would be in May's lap. Not doing that
Let
tonight.
Briar's boobs be in May's lap.
Yeah. What's
They
the
might not
problem
mind.
there?
I don't see a problem there.
There's no
Not
problem.
that kind of strem. Why can't I draw anymore? Aggie!
Did you select like a pixel by accident?
Just selected anything.
Is there a
Oh, I
cancel
have.
selection button at the bottom? Yeah.
I got it. I forgot you have to jump through so many boobs in this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
How do boobs? Like that, that's for sure. Don't know. Too high up, that's for sure. Mhm.
I can't remember what my characters look like.
What a mood.
It's okay, it's not like you got to draw 31 images of them.
32.
33.
I mean, that's on you. That extra.
No, it's in October.
But I mean,
Also,
you
that one image is technically a
decide
couple of
you need to
images.
do
Don't worry
that.
about it.
Her hair will encroach. She does not wish to have boobs today.
That's
What a mood.
That's
Mood.
very fair mood.
That's a
Yeah,
level of
that is a mood.
customization we all aspire to.
Absolutely. I wish. So is Jupiter about to get stabbed? Love
What?
that part.
No. It's fine.
All right.
Okay,
Excellent.
can you move
What?
Nessie to
what
be
class should
behind
the next cat
Ulan?
be?
No.
Hard.
No, he will not. He will not fit.
Warrior.
You can move them up if you want to.
Yeah, you got the
I
upper
want
corner.
Ruin Briar. I make Ruin Briar smaller.
No.
No, don't make them
No.
smaller. No,
No.
Jacob
no.
needs more space
They
for the.
deserve to be big. There's plenty of
Big.
space. Don't worry.
I can just move them up.
Yeah.
I'll just move them. It's fine. There's enough
Yeah,
space.
there's so much space up there. Perfect. They're so
And
cute.
of course,
I
my
love
screen
them.
decided to do a loading, so I
Aw.
can't see shit.
Boo.
I have drawn the base of a cat.
Yes, I see it. It looks
Like a
good.
dead.
Magma, let me turn this into something silly, please. Please. Please let me dress up cat.
Magma said no.
I don't even know what I'm going to dress up the cat as yet, but please let me dress up cat.
Hydrate.
Ah,
Dare
do
you.
it!
Dare you?
Do
No.
it!
Double dare you?
No, double there.
Uh,
Oh, fuck. Then I have to.
Yeah, there we go. Jesus.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know, on the same line. This is fine. Don't worry about a thing, Jupiter.
Everything's
It's
fine. I'm
fine.
not worried. Who's worried?
Jupiter should be.
Yeah, probably.
He's not. There's not a thought in that little head of his.
True. This is a bird. Is this
This is a pigeon.
Is this a pigeon?
Is this?
Is this pigeon?
Is this pigeon?
Mhm. No.
Now, Cresp, I have a question.
Just one?
Does this shark suit have a tail?
I was gonna add a tail, but it would go in Soleil's hand, so.
Let him touch the tail.
A baby shark?
I mean, I guess you could always move Solera over a little bit. There's room between it and the cat.
Nah, it's implied. Don't worry about it.
Is it a mommy shark?
Yes.
The enthusiasm. I love it.
Yes, that all tracks.
Briar, you need a nose. Stop fighting it.
I mean, pan a bit to the right.
She needs a nose. Do not encourage her. Fuck off then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
Oh, no.
Sometimes.
Don't blow up Rue.
This is fine too. This is
A what?
totally fine. Don't worry about it. You saw nothing.
Ah, I see.
It's fine.
It's fine. Don't
You
worry.
got a button.
I just must push the button.
Let them push the button.
Okay, she won't let it happen. I think.
Yeah, she isn't here right now.
Oh no!
She really said, I don't know how if I'll remember how to draw without reference, so let's just go chaos.
Exactly.
I love and support this decision.
Don't
all these
need to
systems.
remember how to draw if they're just all little chaos beans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very true.
I drew a hole here, and now I'm erasing it. Yay.
I still remember that time you were drawing Nyx. And you were so into the drawing, and you were like, what is wrong with this? And you were like, oh, they have 2 eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just like, because it was such a mood of, yep, I've been there.
Yeah, I have been there as well.
Yeah.
It's because you have 2 eyes. You don't have them.
Give one of them back, Nyx. Who did you steal that eye from?
Give it back.
Crazy.
Mhm.
Briar, that's not your nose. Can we have your nose? Is it because your
No.
face is too squished? That's it. Did I just squish your face?
Briar stole someone's nose.
I mean, probably. Nope, that's the wrong.
It's very nice.
Oh, we're going through that fun leveling up stage of art where everything is wrong.
You managed to do it in the space of one picture. That is impressive.
Briar, can
Yep.
we just?
Having a great, lovely
Start
time drawing Rue. The moment Briar comes along.
It's usually how it goes.
I mean, can confirm Briar is not the easiest character to capture.
How dare you?
He is
Oh.
perfect. How dare you? How absolutely dare.
She is perfect, that's why it's difficult.
No. It is, yeah. Yeah, makes
Perfectly
sense.
asymmetrical, monster lady.
Wizard cat.
Yeah, wizard cat.
He
Yeah,
casts
that's it.
Meowgic.
Meowgic. He's a magician.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
It was a picture I saw on Tumblr. It was like wizards
Oh yeah.
in like 3 different states, or it's just like wizards previously, and it's got like the typical wizard robe, pointy hat, casting magic thing, wizards, and then during the years when Harry Potter was at its type, then it's just like boy wearing school outfit with wand, and then afterwards wizards again, and it's the pointy hat thing again, and then someone decided to make an edit to it where the reintroduction of Old Man Wizard is now Gandalf with his big naturals.
Hell yeah. Love that.
Excuse me, sorry.
What? No.
I had to burp.
No.
No worries. Honestly, I didn't hear anything, so you're
That's
fine.
good.
Don't worry about it. Also, bodies be like that. It's fine.
What do you draw?
Chaos.
Yes. However you want to interpret that. I do have an idea in my mind, but I don't know if it's what you're thinking of.
Chaos.
Love it.
What are you drawing?
Excellent. Love it already. Yeah.
Just
Hell
all
yeah.
on fire.
All on fire. Yep.
Oh no.
And
There's a
knives.
knife.
Oh no.
Yep, that's
There's multiple
Yep.
knives. Yep. That is Wick. Yep.
Oh yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
very
the
fair.
chaos, baby.
Somebody
Do
let him have
not
2 knives
introduce Wick to
and
Nyx.
fire.
It got along like a house on fire.
They
They would
would,
start so
yeah.
many house fires is the thing.
Yeah.
Get
There
along.
would be many
Quite
houses on
literally.
fire.
fire, screaming. Someone's called the
Explosions.
authorities. Massive amounts of property damage.
Yeah. This tracks.
Nyx knows no problem with this.
No. Absolutely not. Yes, there might be some things that are broken and destroyed, but also consider explosion pretty.
He's so pretty, so bright, and warm.
Is So I'm just picturing
That's so
like
pretty.
Ulan storming in, holding out a piece of paper to Nyx and being like, "The fuck is this?" And it's like Nyx's like gender reveal services.
Oh my
Let
god,
them do
yeah.
your gender reveal.
Well,
Everyone will know.
No,
Yeah.
time
Nyx,
it's
no.
on purpose.
Turns out it was fire.
Yeah, you're having fire and destruction.
They do gender reveals only for trans folks, because why should cis parents have all the fun?
Yeah.
Trans people can have property damage too. It's their
no.
legal rights.
Equality. Supporting trans rights and trans wrongs. I still think my favorite set of images I've seen going around for a gender reveal party was a couple who had one kid already, sort of teenager-y age, and obviously expecting another. And then when the box opens up with the balloons, it's the agender flag colors, and their teenager comes out.
Oh.
Oh,
Cute.
I do like that.
That's
And it's like,
cute.
surprise! If you
Surprise,
want to
there's
find out
no
more about the
gender
baby, you
here.
can wait a couple more months.
Mm. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that has gone a little insane. Because, like, the first gender reveal party that I'm aware of, as far as, like, that got publicized in the public consciousness, was actually something where it's like, this is understandable and it's actually kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, it was a mother who had issues with a bunch of miscarriages, and this was basically the first pregnancy where they'd managed to get far enough that we can look at various imaging of the fetus and tell what sex it has. Like, everything else hadn't managed to even get that far. So it was sort of a celebration of, like, yes, we've managed to hit this milestone. It is now much more likely that we will survive and there will be a baby that is set to term. And most gender reveal parties stuff, I'm just kind of like, okay, that's a little cringy
Yeah.
and gender essentialist, but whatever.
Yeah.
If you want to have your weird stag and dough cakes, fine. It's the ones that go, but what if we applied fire to the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you want to do
that's,
balloons, you want to do cupcakes, you want to do streamers, fine.
Yeah, that's
You're
fine.
essentially just having a second baby
not-
shower, essentially.
Chances of spreading a wildfire with those things is very low. But yeah.
I mean, even like with the quote unquote more normal ones, it also just ends up like sometimes being really
Yeah.
weird.
Oh yeah, like there's some stuff where I've looked at it and gone, that's weird. It's a little weird that you're this obsessed with what you think your child might potentially be like. I hope you're ready for that not to happen. But I will take cringe over we're calling the fire department.
True.
Yeah.
But also out of principle, I hope like every child that had a gender reveal to like any kind of big scale becomes transgender. Like just gets hit by the transgender ray that we all get hit by at a certain age.
Everyone gets hit by it eventually.
You're firing lasers.
Fire and
Making the
lasers.
kids trans.
Turning the frogs
frog's
gay,
gay.
etc., etc.
Brown gay.
Here's a question: if you get angry about the frogs being gay, if you hit them with the trans laser, is that fine?
Maybe, I don't know.
I have a
I
funny
mean, they're
feeling that
still gay when they're trans.
but if you only hit
I
one,
guess.
I mean, the
I
fun
mean-
thing with the frog situation specifically is there are a number of amphibians that can switch around which gametes they're making.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
True.
we were having
So
this
you
conversation the other
you
day.
don't need a laser to turn the freaking frogs gay or trans. They just sort of do that.
I mean, also just like, you know, when you become worried about animals being quote unquote gay, I think you've gone to like off the far end. Like,
Yeah,
what you gonna do about that, my man? Like,
yeah, for real.
are you gonna Christianize the frogs? What's the plan here?
You just go. I'm now just imagining frogs in like the baptismal font in a church, just having a whale of a time.
Now the question is, could you baptize them as tadpoles, or do you have to wait until they're actual frogs?
It has to be a tadpoles. Just dunk like a bunch of frog spawn into like.
Unfortunately, there's a human christening later. Just got to make sure they don't get frogs born in their hair.
You just gotta fish all the little tadpoles out.
Misposting here.
It was just making me think of that. I was like, I need to find it.
Homosexual mists.
Who told?
So what's the use
What's
of
the name?
waft? Not
Oh my
blow you.
God.
They're wafting it.
I think of Steve.
Wafting.
Yeah.
Fucking Dave. Wow.
Some people live in just a really
Right.
scary version of reality, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're scared of the wind. If you would like to legitimately be scared of the wind, move to the United States Midwest, and the wind will put the fear of God into you.
Yeah.
Although there is legitimately a, I think now defunct, evangelical church that apparently was under the impression that Oklahoma got tornadoes because there's too many gay people here, and I'm like, okay, that's hilariously stupid on multiple different levels. Defunct my electric funk band.
Hold on. I got it. There we go.
The enthusiasm. Alright,
No, I
hold on.
suppose we've got
Got
My
it.
back hurts. I had to reach over. I'm sorry.
No, I
that's a
like
very-
it. I like the energy of. Alright, hold on.
Oh no, I had to, but also
It's
I didn't.
Give me this the
Reaching
same.
it's
over
like
hurt
that
my back.
animated thing with the monkey on the cymbals who just sort of
Oh, yeah.
sighs,
Yeah.
rolls his eyes, and then
The-
does the badum.
The pirate monkey thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was thinking of the.
I don't even know what that's from.
That is from.
I don't know either.
It's from an Aardman film. I think was it just called Pirates? Might have just been called Pirates.
Yeah, probably.
My apologies. The Pirates. In an adventure with
Wow,
scientists.
get out of
Wow,
What that was called.
can't believe you got that wrong.
That is shocking behaviour.
The is very important here.
The. That's the name of a band, isn't it? The.
Wick, we need to have a talk.
They're fine. Just
Does Wick run by Charmander rules?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
If
I hope not.
if this goes out, is that it? Because I kinda want to see them wearing a candle snuffer.
Mhm.
But I don't want it to happen if putting that flame out puts Wick out.
Well, I when we were doing 16 symbols, I seem to remember, I think it was Cheap, made like a big old candle with like a massive candle snuffer as a weapon. So maybe.
Yeah, I remember that too. I do remember that. Yeah.
I mean, the question now becomes, is the candle snuffer a weapon because it's an effective scare tactic against other candles? Or is the candle snuffer a weapon because it was just the most convenient thing on hand?
Because it's big and it hurts.
Or both. Or all three.
It's like a long mace. Or flail.
I love the implication because it was big and on hand. Like they just had a giant candle snuffer laying around. Just
Well, if
that makes sense.
if you need the snuffing to go to sleep or whatever, and you happen to have some big candle, like golems. Not all of them are tiny like Wick. You can make them as big as you like.
I mean, you can also make candles as big as you like.
Exactly.
Maybe it just like puts them to sleep. It
Yeah.
just doesn't kill them. It just instantly like sleep.
And
Punks
this is
you.
and this is why Wick is the way that they are. This is like, you're not putting me out.
It's not bedtime yet.
It's like that thing
They are
with birds
so
when you put like a
retired.
blanket on top of their heads.
Mhm.
Wick is just an overtired toddler.
Yeah.
That would be kind of funny, though.
Mhm.
I mean, I imagine the fire is also, like, at least partially enchanted, because if it was just a regular fire on regular wax, then these things would have a very short shelf life.
It once becomes like living wax. It goes all magic like. That's my technical term.
I mean, it doesn't have to, like, follow real-world logical sense on account of the fact that it's a fantasy candle golem wearing a suit with arms and legs that aren't made of wax.
I love this.
He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna go to bed, Jethro.
He's gonna go to
No, I
bed.
don't want to
Make
go to
him.
bed. No, let him stay up and cause more fires.
Grigori finds out that all of this is because the candle the nap. He's gonna be so annoyed.
Mhm.
So many suits partially burned because of this
Yeah.
damn candle.
He did not want to go to bed.
Brand's just gonna go, yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. Whatever. This might as well happen.
Bran put the candle to bed.
Yeah, yeah, bear. Yeah.
No, bitch, you don't pay me enough.
Calvin and Hobbes energy. I'm gonna
Yeah, you're
gonna
right. You're absolutely right.
redraw Calvin and Hobbes thing with Jethro and a wick.
Oh hell yeah. That's
How's
perfect.
Chaos Chest?
Oh.
I was doing a cheap of how's Chaos Chest.
Alright, outside of sound, there are 2 things I have left to do before testing.
Yay.
And
Nice.
one of those things I probably don't need to do because it requires such a perfect storm of things to happen, and people probably wouldn't notice even if it did.
But
But I would know.
I
it's
mean,
wrong.
you say
what
that.
could happen?
You say that, but I've watched enough speedrunning to know that enough monkeys with enough hammers.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I'm think about it.
Very fair.
Like people will find it. People always find these things. But yeah, it's just the thing where like
It's
The-
still very funny to me.
about who?
Yeah, my favorite thing on GDQ is always when they've got someone or multiple someones from the dev team
Oh,
either on the
yeah.
couch or on call during a run.
I love it when they do that.
Because it means either one of 2 things. Thing number 1, the dev team was aware of the speedrunning community beforehand, and they're like actively making it so that their games are playable with speedrunner stuff in mind. So like Tunic, I think, the little sort of Zelda-y RPG where like there's not really any words, you just sort of have to figure out what's going on with your little manual via finding glyphs and stuff like that. They did sort of have speedrunners in mind, so there basically just kind of went, we're just not going to worry about some of these things, and also we
Nice.
know that there's potentially a way to skip this, so we're going to make sure that you can find a weapon later on so that you don't get like soft lock stuck if you go out of your way to just clip over all of these walls.
That's awesome.
Same thing with bug snacks. Basically, they went, right, cool, if it doesn't affect normal gameplay and it doesn't cause the game to crash, we're not going to worry about it. But then you've got some other games where the dev will be like sitting there talking about the level, and then like 2 seconds later the
Yeah.
runner just skips over the entire thing, and then they're just left, the dev is just left gobsmacked.
I'm like, I didn't know you could do that. I got some bugs to fix out, to work out or something, or just like, or wow, just yeah, watching speedrunners wreck their games. Great.
Mine is less interesting than that. Mine is just there's the modifier you can have on your pieces called reinforced, which is if they die, you get a free pawn.
Nice.
However, there's another modifier. Well, there are several other modifiers that allow you to kill more than one thing at once, like explosive or shrapnel or juggernaut. And it does not handle. The game does not handle more than one thing having to be reinforced at once. So I just have to fix that. So you get like 3 of your pieces killed, but you only get 1 pawn. Like that's cheating. You feel cheated if you do that. I want a new army of pawns. Although, literally having just said that, I might have realised it's not bugged. Okay, I'm gonna have to go
We're
back and check
helping.
that.
Good old
Because-
rubber ducky method.
You could only
We're
reinforce if
rubber
you.
ducks.
I tested it, and it was like, oh, I killed like 3 things, but we only got like 1 pawn back each. So evidently that's not, you know, something's broken there. I wrote it down as this is a thing I need to fix, but I've just thought I didn't check to see whether or not they had any spare pawns. Probably should have made sure there were spare pawns for this to happen in the first place. So I'm going to try it again later on and see whether or not it's something I actually need to fix or not. And other than that, it's just adding a little scroll symbol for when you have multiple possible paths to travel, and it's important.
Miss, who is this little guy?
Little
He's so
guy?
cute.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
Who's the
I
little
adore.
guy?
It's a little
Not
guy.
It's
mine.
very cute.
He's a little guy,
He
though.
sneeze.
Who?
Sneeze.
Cute.
Sneeze.
He's from Dingo Doodles.
But his
Draw
sneeze
through.
are down behind Ruin Briar.
Sneeze. Very cute. And I love them.
He's just a little
Although
guy.
I guess
Just a
Bear, I
little
don't.
guy.
Bear, do you know what the rubber ducky method is?
I don't know.
Because I know I've now just said that, and I'm pretty sure Chris knows what the rubber ducky method is on account of.
Don't ask
Programming
Bear if
things.
they know what to do with a rubber ducky.
No, not what to do with the rubber ducky, but the rubber ducky
Don't
method
ask
is.
the Australian. what
Now
it
what?
means.
Now what? I want to know what you mean by that.
I don't have to explain myself. I'm not paid enough for that. I also have no idea what you're talking about, so.
Okay, well, Bear knows what the rubber ducky method is, but I guess now I'm going to be explaining it to you. So, the rubber ducky method is a thing that pops up mostly from software engineering spaces. That's where I'm familiar with the term. Basically, the idea is in software engineering, if you are developing a code and it's not working right for some reason and you are just so stuck on getting it to work, what you do is you just sit down, you pick up a rubber ducky, and out loud explain to the rubber ducky what it is the code is doing and should be doing. And usually what happens is through that process, you're able to sort of talk out what the actual problem is and figure out how to fix it. And you use a rubber ducky because, one, they're sort of easy to come by and easy to like keep in your cubicle desk. And also if you get really annoyed at the fact that, oh, this was a simple fix and then throw said rubber ducky, there's not going to be that much of a problem.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I like that.
Yes, I can recommend it for almost any problem you're having trouble visualizing, full stop. Just explain it to someone or something. And halfway through the explanation, you'll go, oh, right, yeah, okay.
No,
I know what I was missing.
Yeah,
I do it a lot with writing.
that's
and-
neat.
Oh, that's fun, Bear.
You used to be able to buy code kits that came with a rubber duck. Yep. Yep.
That's amazing.
Oh, hell
Yeah, writing. It's good for writing.
yeah. Hell yeah. Nice.
Sometimes, if your friend needs help with something, you just have to be the rubber duck.
Be the rubber duck you want to see in the world.
Exactly. Thank you, MJ.
Oh yeah.
Although that does bring up a question, Chris. With how your code works, is it going? Do you want it to be the case that they get an extra pawn back, but there's a limit to how many pawns they can have, Or do you want it to be they get an extra pawn back, and there's no limit to the number of pawns they can have?
I've programmed it so that you can get a pawn back if you have one in like spare off the board. And it doesn't work on pawns. I should specify that. You cannot have a pawn die and then put a new pawn in its place, and then when that dies, put a new pawn in its place. You can't have immortal pawn.
Aww. Oh.
I'm saying pawn with a W, just so you're all aware.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I knew what you were saying.
I know my R's and W's sound similar. No, no, miss.
No, I did not hear that. No, I definitely heard
Pawn.
I know you're using a baby voice, Chris.
but also you bringing attention to it is what got me to think about that. So
No.
You don't have to use an Uwu voice. I know Twitch is strict, but
Pawn.
I think that just makes it weirder.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is that the new TikTok like unalive thing? Is pawn?
Oh god, don't speak that into existence.
I mean, that's already pretty cursed as it is, so.
But I hate TikTok speech so much. The fucking unalive thing and such. No.
I hate that it's bled over into YouTube now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
even if you're watching like an informative video or an essay video or something, they have to use terms unalived and like censor out certain words. Like they can say the start and the end, but the middle they like mute. Because if they don't, they get demonetized or their video can get taken down, and you're like, for fuck's sake.
Can't fucking exist in this world.
Can't swear in the first minute of the video. Can't just talk.
No.
Luna, what are you doing? Just sitting with her forehead pressed against one of my drawers. She's having a crisis.
Oh no.
I'll leave her alone. Sorry, Luna. We've all been there on a Sunday.
True.
Just have to sit on the floor with your head against the wall for a little while.
Not just on a Sunday, too. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, cold.
Sneeze. Oh.
Sneeze.
Give a hug.
I love.
Just going to slowly push your arm. Watching Fool's Gold.
Hell yeah.
How do I... Ah, there we go.
This is the weirdest Star Wars poster I've ever seen.
I like it.
It's
Come
perfect.
at me, Googology. Coming for you.
It's perfect and I love it.
I just realized the time. Don't start another drawing.
You can start another drawing. I'm not going to stop you.
I'm not going to force you all just to sit. No.
No worries.
You're going to force us to sit and watch you drawing good stuff and enjoying having time with friends.
Art.
Wow, how dare you, miss?
Oh, we are.
I will fight you.
Having to sit through a good time.
Bear has shared many a Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah, I love Calvin and Hobbes. They're so good.
Always a good.
Always a favorite. Ish. I love them so much.
This is the most Calvin and Hobbes I've ever seen. So, thanks.
I only know
Read
them
Calvin
from
and Hobbes
Quit from
comics, they're very
Trophy.
good.
They're very good.
Sure.
They're very,
Mm.
very good.
I'm sure they're good. It's just that, you
That's
know,
fair.
not English. I'm not
Yeah.
English.
Well, I've
Yeah.
only read them in the last year. I didn't.
Yeah, I grew up reading them.
We didn't have that. We had bloody Andy Cap and the Beano. All things that you all know of.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
You
Andy
drew
Cap.
Moira in the style of the Beano.
You did, yeah. Although you probably only knew that as a style that I drew for Nardin with
Oh,
Novelini.
okay,
Yeah.
fair.
So,
What? When?
was it the
What?
Beano or the Dandy? Hang on, let's
Well, I mean, that's pretty much the exact same thing.
yeah, basically. Well, they didn't used to
Pretty
be, but they are now.
Yeah, no, it's just the same thing.
Which one was that?
Yeah.
What?
I also have no memory of this.
I'm looking through your Ko-fi to find things.
I will find it.
I'm looking.
Jupiter would be thinking of shoes.
Oh, there was the Asterix one. Is that what you're thinking of?
Oh, is it Asterix? Oh. Well, it looked like the Beano. Okay.
It has that kind of old cartoon vibe,
Yeah.
old comic vibe,
My apologies.
which is very good.
Anyway, now I'm looking at cheap art.
Is
Yeah.
So everyone can go home.
Yeah, I'm now
Wow.
in Ko-fi mired in cheap art. My life is
doing
so
that.
hard.
It's so good.
Hey, did you know that Chib has recently updated the Ko-fi with cool Jessie art and also Clover and many other things?
Oh hell yeah.
Don't call
No.
Mogs many other things.
Mogs is many other
Mogs can be whatever you want Mogs to be.
Yeah.
I think the tits are
Hell yeah.
non-negotiable, but other than that,
Yeah. No, you're getting the tits either way, but other than that, he's up for anything.
Why wouldn't you want the tits?
No, I don't want to report abuse. I do this. I always hit that button. I'm always like, look, I'll share it. Oh, wait, no. Anyway, I like this one the most. They're all amazing, but I like it.
oh yeah.
There's something about it.
Also,
It's just good brain
if
soup.
you think this art is good, why not go and follow twitch.tv/ChibiNetherlands,
Yeah.
where you can see it getting made live every Thursday evening. Well, not
You
every.
say that like I do
Unless
art
it's a
every
video
time.
game.
Every
It's
Thursday.
every
People
Thursday.
only do art
Unless
every
it's a
Thursday.
video game stream.
Cheap doesn't just
Yeah.
do whatever they want to do.
No, it's
Art or
it's
nothing.
art now.
Chris said it, therefore. And we know Cheap always does what you say, Chris.
Well,
Because they
that's
respect you.
that's a surefire way to make sure that Cheap never does art again. Thanks.
We've got
Well
God of
done.
War summer camp coming up soon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What?
Happy Beach
This
episode.
September.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's
Oh, God,
only
it's-
a
Too
month
live.
away.
Oh, it is approaching September, isn't it?
It's only 1 month away.
Don't remind me. I have shit I need to do between now and then.
Chris, aren't you excited for God of War summer camp?
It's
In
more-
this autumn.
It's more
In a-
September. That's the issue.
Coming this autumn in 4 weeks' time.
Time isn't real.
Time is real and it hates you. Time can hurt you.
Yes, true.
With his
So if-
watch. Just comes swinging.
Just using a bloody pocket watch as a. What's that? What are they called? Nope, brain's gone.
What?
Brain is deactivated at the mention of
No.
time.
Load.
I have a thing, like, I'm silent because I have an image in my head, but I also can't think of the name of. Well, big swingy thing.
Yeah, big swingy thing. My brain's got ring
Pendulum?
toss in there. It's not ring toss.
What?
Pendulum?
Like a wrecking ball?
Time came in like a wreck.
Oh, well, yeah.
Gonna add
Or a
bits of
flail, I
just
guess? Flails usually have a little bit hanging off.
Oh, that's why I can't think of one as cool.
Morning Star.
Because they just call it a hammer for some reason. It's hammer toss, the hammer throw. Where you swing around.
Oh,
with it.
Oh,
hammer
I-
toss, yeah. Yeah.
That's a stupid name. Why's it called a hammer? It doesn't look
Again,
anything like a
English
hammer.
is using this. English is using the same word to describe 5 very different things.
Is it called something different in the Highland games?
No, hammer. Hammer
Oh,
throw.
boo. I thought you'd have a better word for it. I trusted you.
Oh.
It'd be better than
That was your
English.
first mistake.
I'm sorry.
That's on you.
Well, we've got the caber. What more do you want?
The caper is good.
You've now got me wondering, does it have an... No. The Scottish hammer is a spherical metal
Oh, it's Scottish
weighing
hammer.
16 or 22 pounds that is fastened to the end of a wooden handle. Is thrown for distance. Well, I don't know why else you'd throw it, but, you know.
Thrown
In
it
case you're
through
wondering.
time. Okay, so your hammers are actually like have a wooden handle. That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. You didn't change the name, but you made it make sense.
Your hammers don't have a wooden handle?
Well, the ones in like the Olympics, they're on like a
it
chain, right? Or like a
Looks
rope.
like...
Um,
See, you say you make it make sense. It doesn't look like it makes sense.
Well, almost nothing looks like it makes sense if you look long enough. It's still close to it. That's like, you know, the hammer on a gong or whatever. And it's just... But those are some calves. Well, yeah.
I wish.
Good
Also,
for
this is-
pose references. Highland Games.
Also, this isn't perspective. He is just that big.
He is just that big guy.
Yeah.
That's what Scottish men look like.
That's a lamppost.
He's very drunk and angry at it.
Went all the way to London to pick up a lamppost to throw at the games.
It's a tradition. All the Scottish people come down here, steal lampposts, and then go back up.
Steal your... Oh no, wait, you have... I don't know. Wooden power lines
Oh yeah,
to do the caber toss.
those strange, strange wooden poles with cables coming out of them.
I just assume you all have the big metal pylons.
Oh, yeah, I got both.
Yeah, we have those.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column.
Oh, it was telephone poles for, yeah, that Jeep didn't get.
What?
We have both. It mostly depends on how big and how many lines it's got on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we have both as well.
Oh, your
The
fucking
main thing
telephone
here
pole.
is, in Oklahoma at least, they are taller than you would think they are because there is more of it in the ground than you think there is.
Listen, my only reference for telephone poles is when I went to London.
Yeah, not a thing in the Netherlands apparently.
They're in the fucking ground.
But what did the birds
Where they
sit on?
belong.
The birds have got to sit on something.
6 feet under, that's where we put them.
Yeah,
Well,
that doesn't
that-
work so well when you've got a very long distance to send them, and also the ground is made of clay and the water table is very high.
What? The water table's
The water,
pretty high in the
No, not the
Netherlands.
water, the water table.
Yeah.
So, okay, so where I'm at, most of the dirt around here, you've got a thin layer of topsoil, and then underneath that is a clay bed, clay dirt. And also, groundwater settles higher than you expect it does. So that's why, despite the fact that tornadoes are a thing that exist here, most houses don't have basements, because if you have a basement, it's probably going to flood.
Yeah. Same here.
And
I mean,
also,
I
it's
don't
just
have tornadoes, but that
really
seems like another
hard.
reason why you don't put the cables above ground.
What's the point of having windmills if you don't have cables? Not cable. Oh my god, tornadoes! What's happening? Miss right now.
The big cable tornado.
The big cable
Also true
tornado.
right now, too.
But yeah, digging in the clay dirt, not great. Having a giant hole that you expect to be a room in the clay dirt, also not great. So a lot of storm shelters are essentially a cube made out of concrete that is shoved into the ground.
What are you doing? Oh. I love seeing all of the names converge in one little area of the... You can't see it on stream, but if you
Yeah.
do something where you go, someone, oh, look at that, you just see all the names converge in that area of the canvas. Oh, you can see it.
Yeah.
She's tiny. It's big on my iPad.
Little
wandered.
pet.
Sheep's wandered off canvas.
I try to keep it off canvas because I don't want to be in anyone's face.
Yeah. That's fair.
I don't think mine, unless I touch the canvas, maybe. I don't know. They don't seem to appear.
Mhm.
I mean,
Oh, I
there's
do.
a
If I touch the canvas,
setting.
I'm there.
There's a setting where you can make it so that you don't see everyone's stuff. I just haven't bothered with.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Mhm.
Also, I've just realised I've
That's
drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 OCs today, none of whom have noses. That's fun.
Yeah.
You have a thing against noses,
I
Chris.
don't have a thing against noses. Now an experiment.
Right, right. No!
I like how
no,
the one you went to for that is the one who doesn't have any facial features whatsoever.
It's the
He has
opposite
a
of October.
mustache.
I don't like it. No.
I'm just
Like,
picturing
you-
now Wick, like, the way they make fun of people is like molding their wax into looking like
Oh
their
my
face.
god, yeah.
Standing behind Grigori with like a weird pointy nose and mustache. It's like, nah, 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 nah.
I mean, that's probably also the way like people make fun of Wig is just like pinch his like facial features into existence.
I don't think you want to pinch Wick. I think you will not have fingers if you try to pinch Wick.
You could
can
get one.
try. You can give him a big nose, and then your fingers are gone. But hey, it might be worth it.
Yeah, like, you can pinch Wick once.
I mean, you have 2 hands. each with 5 fingers. I think you can pinch him twice. If you really
Grigori
want.
managed one good kick,
Mhm.
and he's been paying for it ever since.
I guess the issue you have, like, I imagine like doing it while Wick was asleep, but if they're asleep, the flame's not on, so they wouldn't be malleable. So you have to do it while it's awake.
Mm-hmm.
She's got an image of Nyx throwing Wick like a molotov. Oh god, no!
What if
Don't
a
let them meet.
Molotov cocktail had knives?
Don't let them meet. Oh god, no!
Oh hell yeah. No, you're correct actually.
No.
Oh yes.
It's a Molotov surprise. The surprise is it has
This-
knives.
The surprise is pain.
Yeah.
Bleh,
Bleh,
bleh.
bleh,
Too many coffees today. Bleh.
bleh.
It was so hot today, and all anyone wanted was hot chocolate. It was so amazing.
Sorry, I've just seen Jupiter's updated thought bubble.
Oh,
Choose.
Shoes.
Shoes. He's just buying some new shoes.
this is out getting new shoes. So it's
Ulan's
fine.
just testing a newly bought knife.
Yeah.
They're all at the mall together. It's fine.
Yeah. Next is pushing the button.
Yeah, all at the mall, including the TNT there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine.
Shoes. Excellent.
Shoes.
Shoes.
God, they're all
And
having
so on
fun.
and so forth, all the way down.
Heck yeah. No.
These two shoes.
Mm-hmm.
How would your OC say shoes?
Shoes.
Oh, I have just drawn you in the path of Nyx's TNT. Sorry.
Oh no, we're gonna blow up Cheap.
On purpose, honestly.
I mean, if that's the thing that activates it, that's usually very far away from the TNT attached with some wires. So the safest place you could be is next to the button.
True.
Assuming they have set it up in a way that won't result in the person setting it off just expiring on site.
Yeah.
So now, while that was happening, I observed that perhaps you could see, like, they're the eyes, and this is a moustache.
No!
Jeeb, you have a moustache. You didn't tell us.
How dare you?
Whoa!
It's alright.
I'm trying to zoom in. I've had
I've done that so many times.
it does that all the freaking time.
It's a little firework of friendship as you wanna see other people's stuff.
And also,
It just goes pew.
Also, when you were
Nyx's
showing
thing.
a different way of seeing Cheap's face, I also now am seeing the eyebrows as eyes, the eyes as little blushies, and then the mouth as a mouth.
Blushies works better, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Nyx's thing. If it's not an explosion, they're fireworks. French.
Happy festival fireworks, yeah?
I mean, objectively, fireworks are explosions. That is what they are.
True.
So all fireworks are explosions, though not all explosions are fireworks.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be able to find a good gif. Oh. Oh no, you're dripping.
You're not?
Well, it's not the point.
Okay.
Shouldn't have spent so much time in that box.
I'm not in the. Shush! Can't prove it.
It's an empty box. It's just shaking. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if she was in the box, we'd have a similar issue to with July in the imaginary shark suit, where it's like, I'm not sure where body parts would go.
The thing with goblins is you don't ask those questions. They observe their own laws. Including laws of anatomy and physics.
Yeah.
Listen,
There we go.
I don't need to plan anatomy. I'm not Chris. I don't figure out the anatomy and then come.
I am immensely flattered that you would assume I know anatomy.
I mean, you know anatomy, you just don't know where the bum and the boobs go. That's fine.
I know where they go.
Do you?
I'm pretty certain I
You
got
seem
that
to
bit.
forget them every time, so...
Again,
I mean, there's a difference between knowing where something goes and being able to put it there.
yeah. Like, I can be aware of the bus I just missed. Like...
Okay. So then what's the excuse? Why are you...
I'm forgetful. Isn't there not high on my list of priorities?
Put them higher on the list. Right after Chaos Chest.
Yeah, as soon as I finish Chaos Chest, just all of my characters suddenly have boobs and bums.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, wow!
I mean, you still have a few more calendar siblings to design.
August can have.
August and half?
August can have the tits. What with their big buff fitness friend. So they can have the big pecs.
Oh yeah.
Chaos Chest boobs butts album.
Yeah, you've in order of priority.
Mhm.
I was literally thinking about that album today.
Well, unfortunately, it's right after boobs, so
Yep.
you have to wait a little while.
Yeah.
All bum.
Oh.
All bum.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Chaos Chest. Randomized number of boobs.
Just-
This very
Oh,
much looks like something that a bunch of middle school boys decided to deface.
I was gonna say it's looking less and less like my to-do list.
It was once your to-do list. It has
Let me
since been
zoom out.
edited.
Aggie, let me out.
No.
Aggie noticed you writing horny things and has decided to.
Oh hell yeah. Mhm.
Okay, yeah, now it looks like a bunch of middle school boys decided to deface it with little doodles.
Mhm.
Not my to-do list.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Crush. You were looking for a new way to organize things, right? Well, here you go.
Was here.
Mel was ear.
Hell yeah.
Al's not a teenager. He just acts like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Al was a teenager. We're just missing the crucial photograph.
Yeah.
We don't talk
Mhm.
about that.
We want to see 16-year-old or 17, or I don't remember.
We don't talk about 17. It's fine.
17.
I think it was 17, I can't remember. I gotta know my characters.
September cosplay. I just noticed that.
Yeah, it's so cute. Oh yeah.
I just realised
Anyway,
that
we've
it's on the
evolved
same-
into boobs and butts and bums and
Yeah.
As is the trajectory of all streams if left on long enough.
Yeah. Good.
Mhm.
As it should be.
And thus,
Also,
we
Miss has
will-
left a dot.
where have I left the dot?
On May.
It's on me.
Oh, sorry.
How dare.
It's okay.
Kiro leaves swipes, I leave dots everywhere.
Mhm.
The
It's
joys
fine,
of being
it's
on
fine.
iPads.
Exactly, yeah. It's hard to not leave accidental swipes and stuff.
I leave Flynn's, I don't know how that happens.
But
Does that carry on down the chain?
hell yeah.
We're not privy to that gallery.
Yeah, the next thought is just a bunch of spittling sensor bars.
Mhm.
No thoughts, head empty.
Yeah.
I don't know him, but it also feels right.
Blah.
I mean, now we're just making this Jupiter's to-do list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't kill Cuthbert. He just wanted to.
Was there an attempt?
Was there? I don't think there explicitly was an attempt to
No.
maim Cuthbert.
I mean, there was an incident where Cuthbert was like, we need to get hold of this thing before Vento does. And so Cuthbert ran after it, and Jupiter's response was to just send a massive fireball at it while Cuthbert was there.
Oh, nice. Love that.
Well, that's just incidental.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I don't think
yeah,
you can blame Jupiter for that.
it was
Yeah.
collateral rather than malice. So
Sounds like you're all
Yeah.
covered.
Not Jupiter's fault that you were in the way.
Exactly. Jupiter's excuse for everything he's ever done.
Cuthbert should have been paying attention. Or should have realized that Jupiter was going to do the. I don't know.
Cuthbert realizing what somebody else was thinking or doing.
No, that's preposterous. Yeah. Ignore that.
That's not his deal.
My mind is my brain is also a puddle right now, so don't worry.
Well, let us deep huddle. That is a good time to disembark and solidify. Thanks for chill doodle times.
Let's go.
It was nice. Stream will return Tuesday with July Comic in the morning and Liza P in the not morning. Thank you, Foster.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Everybody get thanked.
No.
I said.
I refuse as well.
Howdy.
I'm gonna go sit with Chibi in a corner.
Corner of no thanks.
I have laundry to do and maybe some more water. I feel up to it. So,
Well, all right.
hope everybody has a
And,
good one.
And here's to hoping that the plumber,
Yeah.
even if they can't fix it tomorrow, at least is going right. This can be fixed when they look at it tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see.
Friends have
And
conveniences.
if not,
Yeah.
sacrifice them to the Smurfs.
To the
No.
Smurfs.
No, don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah,
this-
they're yeah, my yard is covered in Smurf.
And that's where we end. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.